Hello, my name is Rocket and welcome back to episode 13 of my Pokémon FireRed Omega Hardcore Nuzlocke attempt number 2. Last episode we defeated Giovanni, the last gym leader in Kanto. We defeated Gary and we went through Victory Road to reach the Indigo Plateau. And today we are finally back to challenge the Elite Four. Now I cannot tell you how many times I changed my strategy, but I finally reached a team that I think I am comfortable with, because the objective is to use no TMs, right? The only TM we used for now is the Giga Drain for that last scary fight on Squishy the Tentacruel, but no TMs other than like Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball and Flamethrower, which are TMs that I can actually buy more. So non-reusable TMs were not put into this team, which made things a little bit harder for sure. There's some very good TMs that I can use. And the objective of this Elite Four is to actually not lose a single Pokemon. A deathless Elite Four. So we can actually go very cleanly for the Elite Four rematch. In my opinion, the Elite Four rematch is way harder than Elite Four. I think it's not even close in terms of difficulty. So I do think with this strategy that I come up with, we can beat this Elite Four without losing a single Pokemon. We might need to be a little bit lucky here and there, but I do think it's possible, and that's really the objective. So yeah, I changed my strategy a few times. There's some new Pokemon that are probably like fully evolved and EV trained that you don't know about, that I do, but this team, this is the final team. So, starting out, we have Olympus, the Magmar, our starter Pokemon in our Elite Four team. This is actually going to be pretty helpful. So yeah, it has an Asper Berry right now for the freezing, since our first challenger will be Lorelei. And it has Thunder Punch, Flamethrower, Confuse Ray, and Barrier. Next up, we have Kaiser, a very powerful Water Dragon type. Very high special attack, very bulky as well, very few weaknesses. This Pokemon is currently holding leftovers, and he has Surf, Smokescreen, Ice Beam, and Dragon Dance. Next up we have Creature, another very powerful special attacker, very fast as well. Very strong Psychic Pokemon, is currently holding the leftovers as well, with Psychic, Calm Mind, Recover, and Thunder Punch. Next up we have Yami the Gengar, another very powerful special attacker in our team, with Thunderbolt, Confuse Ray, Ice Punch, and Hypnosis, also with leftovers. Next up we have Totoro, the Snorlax, a very powerful physical attacker as well as a special defense wall with Body Slam, Sleep Talk, Rest, and Shadow Ball, also holding leftovers. And finally, one of the new members that I actually added to the team, Happy the Blissey. This Pokemon is a pretty decent special attacker and still is a very, very powerful special defense wall. This is going to be very helpful as well. He currently has leftovers as a health item, and he has Light Screen, Soft Boiled, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. This is the team that I prepared. This is like Team 5? I think this is Team 5. Or 6. We planned a few different teams, none of them worked for me. I did a few plans in my head, didn't work out. So this team, I didn't have any. I do have a few moments that could be scary, but overall this should be a deathless Elite Four. That's the plan. That's the plan. I planned this for a very long time actually, so no TMs, no nothing. And obviously with Hardcore Nuzlocke rules and a very low level cap, our current level cap is of Lorelei. Lorelei's highest level Pokemon is level 63 Lapras, which we are going to be holding that as our current level cap. Gary has level 72 Pokemon, so it's yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I do think it's possible. I think I have everything. I think it's just time to go in and go ahead. I am excited. I do hope everything works out though. I worked kind of hard for this. So it's time to do one thing that I always do when I reach the Elite Four, save the game. It's do or die, win or lose, no going back. We are here. And it's time to face off the Elite Four. So you're going to be starting out with Creature or Alakazam. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Okay, welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Are you ready? Hell yeah, we're ready. I'm pretty excited, pretty hyped. Let us face some Elite Four members. Let's see if my plan works. It's gonna be kinda shaky, but this first fight should be quite easy. In my opinion, Lorelei of the Elite Four and FireRed Omega is probably the easiest member to deal with, just because it has very low level Pokemon compared to the other ones in the in the Elite Four. So, things about Lorelei. Lorelei specializes in Ice-type Pokemon, as we know, but that comes at a cost in Generation 3 at least. A lot of these Ice-type Pokemon are also Water-type. More stuff. Basically, all of her Pokemon are special attackers, and they are very bulky Ice-Water type Pokemon. So, the first Pokemon is going to be this Dugong. Now, this Dugong, specifically, I'm not really sure if it's like this on Vanilla, but this Dugong specifically really likes to set up. So, this Dugong has leftovers. It has Surf, Ice Beam, Hail, and Safeguard. It really likes to set up Hail, and it really likes to set up Safeguard, Safeguard, before it actually attacks. So, we do have a strategy to sweep Lorelei. This is plan A of this fight. It might go wrong, and we do have a plan B, but I really hope we don't need it. So, while this is actually setting up the Hail and setting up the Safeguard, we're going to be Calm Minding. The thing about Calm Mind is that it's broken, and it increases my special attack and special defense, which means after 2 turns, when it actually hails and safeguards, I'll actually have enough special defense to actually tank the Surf and the Ice Beam very efficiently. I can still recover damage if needed. You still need to be careful about crits. Crits go past the extra bonuses defense that you get. So if I have like 6 plus 6 stage on special defense and he crits, he goes past the plus 6 special defense and does normal damage, like a normal crit. That is also very scary, so ideally you want to be as healthy as possible while we're setting up. And obviously we have the Thunder Punch to deal damage. Unfortunately, creature does not learn Thunderbolt, so we have Thunder Punch as our attacking Electric-type move. This is obviously very super effective against all of Lorelei's Pokemon, which will in theory be better than Psychic. Psychic might be enough to actually one-shot the entire team of Lorelei. We're going to play it safe. The Pokemon in Lorelei's gym are very bulky, so you need to be careful and you need to respect the bulkiness with a Thunder Punch plus 6 special attack. So we're going to start setting our Calm Mind here. We're finally going to do something. Talking. I want to play too. So we get the plus 2, and it goes for the Safeguard as predicted. This should also go for Hail usually as well. So that's Calm Mind number 2. We do want to set up plus 6, and this should be pretty free Lorelei fight from there. It's pretty much the hardest part is just hoping that this Dugong does not crit. And something else that might happen is Ice Beam Freezing. Ice Beam Freeze can be very scary, especially if it crits, which means because if it crits and I can't recover because I'm frozen, I can't really risk that. It is very unfortunate, but I'll have to go to plan B. So, that's Calm Mind number 2. We're going to go with Calm Mind number 3. Very good. Right now, our special defense is actually really high, and we're taking very little amount of damage from the Surf or the Ice Beam. Going for Surf is actually better than going for the Ice Beam because obviously there's no freezing chance. So if I actually keep surfing, I should be in the clear. Okay. Do I survive a crit from this range? 124? It's kind of risky. I'm going to go for Recover. At least until Hail stops. I'm not sure if this actually likes the Hail again after Hail ends. But we need to be careful of crit, so we're just going to Recover there. Okay. So we're still going to be at 124. Should I risk it? I don't think I should. I think I just wait for the Hail to stop. So Leftovers heals 116 of our HP, and Hail is 116. So we're always going to be at 124 if there's no crit. I'm going to chill. We need to be careful. No risk, complete respect. I want the Deathless Elite Four. So let's go for it. Hail should end very soon. That actually was a low roll. That's pretty good. And Hail, Safeguard ended, right? This actually should set up Safeguard again. This usually likes to go for Safeguard when it ends. It's like something that it really likes to do. So we're going to try to abuse this specific Dugong's AI and go for another Calm Mind here. And it should go for another Safeguard. That should be Calm Mind number 4. Come on, Safeguard. No, it goes for the Ice Beam. No crit, please. No freeze. Okay, Hail stopped. I think it's very unlikely that it attacks this turn. Very, very unlikely. But we're not going to risk it. It doesn't have Hail or Safeguard currently on, so it usually likes to do those things. There we go, the Hail back on the field. So totally fine, we'll be full HP for this next attack. I'm pretty sure we can live a Surf crit or an Ice Beam crit from full HP. But other than that, I'm not really sure. Obviously, Alakazam is a very squishy Pokemon, and this is kind of a risky strategy, honestly. We can get very unlucky. But so far, so good. Let's go for Calm Mind number 5. That's why I have a backup strategy, because it's kind of risky. But obviously, if it works, it's really good. This goes for the Surf. No crit. That's a crit. As you can see, a lot of damage. That's why we're full HP. If we actually were at 124 plus the crit, the Hail would have killed us. The Hail would have killed us. The Hail goes before the leftovers. So my respect actually helped there. So obviously I need to recover here until I get back to full HP. We're still missing one Calm Mind setup. So obviously the only thing we lose to here is double crit, which is very likely. 1 in 16, right? Okay, perfect. So we're gonna keep recovering back to full HP. Play this as slowly and as safe as possible. Losing Alakazam this early in the game would be pretty bad as well. Especially since we haven't done damage to Lorelei yet. Okay, another recover. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, 149. Goes for the Surf. No crit, please. Perfect. So one more recovery. Should be full HP. Gotta keep respecting that crit. And once we are full HP... it doesn't change anything. I need to do this until... I survive at this HP, I think. Because if I recover, it's just gonna Surf and be at this damage again. I need to go for Calm Mind here. Okay. Okay, don't crit this turn. Please, 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 no crit. No crit, no crit. Ice Beam, no freeze. Hell yeah, that's perfect. Alright, we're plus 6. Doesn't really matter our HP at this point. It's time to go in. So, with plus 6 Calm Mind, we're gonna Thunder Punch. And bam. Goodbye, Dugong. It was nice knowing ya. So yeah, my respect there for the crit was really good. Wow. The damage that creature actually takes. Dugong, even though it's pretty bulky, it still has pretty decent special attack. And obviously has Stab Surf and Stab Ice Beam. So it goes for the Slowbro. This should be a guaranteed one-shot kill. Slowbro, even though it's very bulky, he's very bulky on defense especially, not really special defense. But Dugong is bulkier in special defense than Slowbro, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this Slowbro has leftovers as a held item. It has Surf, Yawn, Ice Beam, and Fire Blast. So this is probably going to try to go for Yawn. Obviously, we're faster. That's why we have an Alakazam doing this Calm Mind setup. Obviously, Lorelei having like all bulky water types, they usually lose a few stat points on the speed. And obviously, Alakazam is 120 base speed, which means this is very fast. So he should be faster than every single Pokemon in her team. Guaranteed, actually. So then it goes for the Milotic, another very bulky water type. It has leftovers as a held item. It has Dragon Breath, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Attract. We're gonna Thunder Punch again. Be careful with the Attract, especially. But obviously, our Alakazam is actually female, which means that couldn't even happen. Which is pretty great, if you ask me. And boom, another Pokemon down. What is next? The Walrein, another very bulky water ice type Pokemon. This Walrein has a Citrus Berry as a held item. When you are low HP, it will give you plus 30 on HP. And it has Surf, Sheer Cold, very scary, Sheer Cold. It has Attract, or Protect, I mean, sorry. So Surf, Sheer Cold, Protect, and Substitute. We're just gonna Thunder Punch this. It didn't Protect, which is pretty good for me because I saved Thunder Punch PP. And this should be another free kill on the Walrein. So obviously, Lorelei having very bulky water types, I do think the setup with Calm Mind is the easiest strategy to actually beat Lorelei without having much of a headache, if that makes sense. With a lot of bulky water types, unless you have a very good special attacker with like Stab Thunderbolt or something, it's going to be kind of hard to actually take it down. But electric type Pokemon are not that great through the whole duration of Elite Four. So I thought this was actually better. So it goes into the Wigglytuff. It's kind of the oddball of Lorelei's team. I never really understood why this has a Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff has very high HP stat, but very low defense and special defense. But we're still going to play this correctly, and we're going to go for a Psychic. Obviously, Psychic and Thunder Punch both being neutral hits on the Wigglytuff at being normal type. Going for the Psychic does more damage than Thunder Punch by base. Psychic is 90 base, Thunder Punch is 75. We have Stab bonus on the Psychic, so we're just going to go for the Psychic here. more damage, win-win. This should be another easy one-shot kill. This Wigglytuff has leftovers as a held item. It has Blizzard, Sing, Perish Song, and Protect. So it usually likes to Perish Song and then Protect, and then waste time and then switch out on the last turn. But it goes down in one hit, only leaving the Lapras I talked about in the beginning about the level cap. Another very bulky Water Ice type Pokemon. This Lapras has leftovers as a held item. It has Rain Dance, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump. We're gonna Thunder Punch, winning us the first Elite Four battle, like expected. Whew. So Plan A worked. So even though I think it's a little bit risky, it's way better than having to deal with 5 bulky water Pokemon. It's just so hard to deal with usually. Unless you have a very powerful Electric-type special attacker, in my opinion. It's usually better than the Grass type because of Ice Beam, right? But boom! You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon Sleep Power. Oh yeah, I know. Even though I do think the Elite Four rematch is way harder than this one, this doesn't mean this is, you know, a piece of the cake. Easy. We do need planning and we do need to play around stuff. Oh, something else I didn't really talk about. Every single Pokemon is very close to level 64. That's being very low leveled compared to the finale, I guess scary. We need to get as much experience as possible, so I made sure I got every Pokemon to level 63, very close to 64. When they actually kill a Pokemon and gain experience, it will actually go to level 64, which means we get a little bit of extra stats. Everything can actually, every stat we get might be the difference between 1 HP and dying, right? So every stat counts. It's very important. But with that, we have defeated Lorelei. It's time to prepare for Bruno. So I'm gonna be starting with Kaiser against Bruno, and I'm gonna get a few different things. Let me remember, I need a Chesto Berry for Yami. You want leftovers. You want Chesto. You want leftovers. You want leftovers. Then Creature wants a different item. So, something else I did. Because I changed my strategy, I have a few different items here. But I'll go through the ones that actually, I guess, matter for this Elite Four challenge. Yeah, as you can see, like, I have a Focus Band. That was a previous strategy. It was not consistent, so I didn't go for it. We also have a Charcoal, which I bought from the Game Corner, right? It costs 1,000 coins. It boosts the power of fire-type moves by 10%. And I also got this little thing, a Twisted Spoon. So, a Twisted Spoon is a held item that boosts the damage of Psychic-type moves by 10%. This is obviously very big for a Pokemon like Alakazam. He already hurts like a truck, imagine with a Twisted Spoon. So, I got this. This item is hard to get. It's a 5% chance that an Abra or the Kadabra have it as a held item. So, I just went to Route 8. In Route 8, there's a 30% chance you find an Abra, and I just used Covet or Thief, whatever, and I just fought Abra after Abra until I finally found one that had a Twisted Spoon, and here it is. It took me like 20 Abras. It wasn't that long, I guess. So yeah, we got the Twisted Spoon, and we're gonna give it to Creature from now on. It should be using the Twisted Spoon a lot. And for Olympus, why would need anything on Olympus? Leftovers is... No, he has the Esper Berry. There's no way he's gonna have the Esper Berry. He could have leftovers, I guess. That's why I have 5 leftovers. I guess we can use them. I think this is it. I think that's all I needed. I think so. I'm thinking here, trying to, like, think if I am missing anything. But I don't think so. You do boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think we're fine. That's how you strategize. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's time to face Bruno. I think we're ready. Okay. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Dan, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha. It's time to fight Bruno, the second Elite Four member. This is actually a little bit harder than Lorelei. Obviously, you can't freely set up, I guess. I guess we probably could, but not really the point. I don't really see a point. Obviously, Dugong does very little damage. Steelix might hurt a little bit more. So, Bruno starts with a Steelix. So, Steelix is a very slow Pokemon with very high defense, especially, but very weak special defense. So, we obviously want to start with a Water type here. Now, This Steelix has no held item. It has Earthquake, Iron Tail, Rock Slide, and Roar. We're just gonna Surf though and one-shot kill. Kaiser has very high special attack, so this should be pretty good. Even though I don't have a lot of speed EVs on this Kingdra, it is still faster than pretty much all of Bruno's Pokemon. So boom, get level 64 as well after beating the Steelix. This should go into the Donphan. Yep, very good. So this Donphan... This Donphan has a Chesto Berry, which prevents sleeping. It has Earthquake, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, and Rest. We're gonna Surf and kill it. One shot, no problem. Hell yeah, that's 2 of Bruno's Pokemon already. So ideally, if you have a Starmie, you can easily sweep Bruno by yourself. But I didn't get a Starmie, unfortunately. We got Kaiser, which is still pretty good. But I do think Starmie has a little bit more variety to it. I think Horsey is actually guaranteed encounter a lot of locations. I think I played the encounter lists, or encounters incorrectly. I should have gotten both Horsey and Staryu. But I did get in attempt number 1, so I do know how powerful Starmie can be in the Elite Four, but we didn't in attempt number 2. So Armaldo, its 3rd Pokemon, yes. This Armaldo has a Citrus Berry. When you are low HP, it goes plus 30. It has Earthquake, Aerial Ace, Rock Smash, and Rock Blast. We're gonna Surf, and this should be another one-shot kill. No problem. Now should be kind of the most difficult part of the fight, which should be the Machamp. This Pokemon can be a little bit scary, but Kaiser is pretty bulky, so we'll see what happens. So it goes for the Machamp. Obviously Machamp, a very powerful physical attacker, and this Machamp in specific has Black Belt. So Black Belt is a held item that boosts the damage of fighting-type moves by 10% in Generation 3. It also has Cross Chop. It has Light Screen, which is unfortunate for us. It has Earthquake and Rock Slide. So this usually, when it doesn't see a kill, it does like to set up Light Screen, and from there it likes to usually Cross Chop if it can, because Cross Chop, even though it's only 80 accuracy, it does 100 damage, or 120, I don't remember, plus the Stab bonus, plus the Black Belt bonus. It's this highest damaging move, so it does like to spam that. This should go for Light Screen first, but we are faster. That means you still get a Surf without the Light Screen, and it should do about half HP, I'm thinking. It's very good damage. It goes for the Cross Chop. This is very good. This shouldn't kill me. I'm very bulky. Yes. So another Cross Chop will kill, or another Surf will kill the Machamp. This is actually even better than going for Light Screen, in my opinion. Obviously, crit there kind of screws us a little bit, but we needed a little bit of risk sears in there, like I talked about. This is one of them. This Machamp, I had no way of actually dealing with it with this team. Obviously, my team is... I have 2 special defense walls and no real physical defense wall, so I needed Kaiser to help me out there and dodge 1 crit. It did. Obviously, Cross Chop can still miss. It's only 80 accuracy, but it did hit, but we're fine. So this goes into the Hitmontop. We're gonna go into Yami here. So this Hitmontop, it has a Focus Band. So if you remember Focus Band, if your Pokemon takes damage that would kill him, there's a 10% chance it will survive at 1 HP. It also has Endeavor, Detect, Agility, and High Jump Kick. It's only offensive moves or fighting types, so us being a ghost type, we are immune. This thing cannot hit me, which means eventually this Hitmontop will die. So yeah, Hitmontop can be a little bit annoying, especially with the Light Screen setup from the Machamp, because it has very high special defense. But as I said, this thing can't really hit me. Eventually we will kill this. And we can move on to the last Pokemon in Bruno's team. So that would be half of the Elite Four down if you don't count the champion. It doesn't really, it's not really part of the Elite Four. We're just gonna keep doing this. It's gonna keep detecting. Can't really do much, so it's just spamming whatever moves it can, which is gonna be Detect and Agility. Fortunately, it's attacked first. It's gonna heal. So the last Pokemon is going to be the Poliwrath, which should be what Yami wants to beat it as well. It actually going for the Hitmontop is actually better than us. Usually it goes after the Machamp, it likes to go for the Poliwrath though. And I guess in this case it went for Hitmontop. Why? Oh, I guess because no, I'm not really sure. I guess no. Does Hitmontop have higher attack than Poliwrath? I'm not really sure. I don't really know why it went for Hitmontop over Poliwrath against the Kingdra. Guess it doesn't matter. But I'm actually trying to figure it out. It would depend kind of on how much attack both Poliwrath and Hitmontop have. I'm not really quite sure. I would assume Poliwrath has higher attack, right? Just my opinion. So unfortunately, because of how much damage we actually do, this is taking a little bit longer because we're always putting it on red HP, and it's just full healing or full restoring. So we need a little bit of time. Alright, it's finally not doing anything. As you can see, can't really hit me. It's out of agilities or something. It's out of tech, so it's just going for Endeavor. Can't really do anything to a Ghost-type Pokemon. That leaves the Poliwrath I talked about before. The Poliwrath has no held item. It also... Meanwhile, no thank you. It also has... Dynamic Punch, Hypnosis, Mind Reader, and Hydro Pump. We're gonna be Thunderbolting. This usually likes to set up Hypnosis, that's why we have a Chesto Berry, just in case. But the only move this can really do is Hydro Pump, and I'm pretty sure we survive at least one Hydro Pump. It's a lot of damage too. Goes for Mind Reader. I guess that, you know, took aim so we can actually Hydro Pump efficiently, but at the end of the day, we have a faster Pokemon, which means we attack first, and which means Bruno is down. 2 Elite Four members down, 2 to go. Agatha is probably harder than Bruno. I think it actually scales. I think Bruno is harder than Lorelei, Agatha is harder than Bruno, and Lance is definitely harder than all of the other Elite Four members. I'm not really sure how to compare Gary to Lance, though. I would assume it's still a little bit harder than Lance. I guess it depends on what your team is. But oh well. With that, we can Moo Moo Milk the Kingdra. We also have Ethers. You can actually buy Ethers in this game, so I bought a bunch of them. And you can restore that Thunderbolt PP we wasted on the Hitmontop. Now we can prepare for Agatha. We're going to be starting with Olympus. You're going to need a Chesto Berry. You have the Twisted Spoon. You need leftovers, you need leftovers. Yeah, I mean, do I keep you the Chesto? No, I think I give you leftovers. And I think that's it. No, you should have a Chesto. You should have a Chesto. You should have a Chesto. Yeah. Kinda. Okay, Chesto over leftovers. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Okay, Agatha. Let's do it. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taking a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. Dan, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. So Agatha, annoying more than anything, you know, likes to set up status condition moves like it usually does, and has some pretty scary Pokemon as well. But it starts with a Shedinja. So Shedinja, you know how it works, so you need to hit with a super effective hit, or it's immune, and takes no damage, it only has 1 HP, and that's why we have Olympus here for a super effective Flamethrower. Now the problem with this Shedinja, I actually had to change my strategy a few times because of this Shedinja. It has Focus Band, and if Focus Band hits, I might be a little bit of trouble. So, even though Shedinja only has 1 HP, it technically is full HP, right? 1 HP is full HP. So, what that means is that Focus Band can actually activate and leave Shedinja at 1 HP, even after taking a hit if it activates with a 10%. Which is kind of crazy to me. That's actually really interesting. I didn't know about that. But yeah, so this Shedinja has a Focus Band. So I first wanted to use Creature and just sweep Agatha. But if I actually Shadow Ball, or, you know, I was going to teach Shadow Ball and then attack the Shedinja, and Focus Band activates, I'm screwed. Right? I get Silver Wind to the face and I die and I'm screwed. So we're just going to go with a very safer approach, and we're just going to be with Olympus. This thing can't really hurt Olympus too much. And we're going to... Hopefully the Focus Band doesn't activate, but if it does, we do have a plan for it. So obviously playing around the 10% chance is always very good. Because that means consistently in 10 out of 10, you'll be fine. Instead of having that, you know, 10% chance of actually failing with your strategy. So I want to do a very consistent one. So So we're going to flamethrower this. This Shedinja has the Focus Band, as we talked about. It has Silver Wind, Swords Dance, Protect, and Shadow Ball. It does like to actually set up a few Swords Dance. So we're going to heal with Flamethrower. We do hit, no Focus Band activation. That's pretty good. Also get level 64, which is pretty good. Okay, this should go into the Crobat. Yep. Crobat. Crobat, very annoying Pokemon, very fast. Still pretty decent attack. It has a Lumberry equipped, which prevents any sort of status condition. It has Sludge Bomb, Confuse Ray, Hypnosis, and Shadow Ball. This usually likes to go for the Hypnosis into Confuse Ray and then go into like Sludge Bomb. So we're gonna go for a Thunder Punch. This should do about half HP. So it goes for the Hypnosis. That's why we have our beautiful Chesto Berry to wake up. I can Thunder Punch this to the face. No issue at all. Ba-bam. Okay. From here, we should go for another Thunder Punch. Okay, that's actually pretty good damage, Olympus. He goes for another Hypnosis, it hits. This means it's probably going to go Confuse Ray or Sludge Bomb. It really depends on what it wants to do. Either way, we're going to go into Yami. If it goes for the Confuse Ray, we just switch back into Olympus. If it goes for Sludge Bomb, we tank it very nicely because it's not very effective. It goes for the Confuse Ray. So it's going to try to go for Hypnosis next turn, which means I'm going to go back into Olympus because they're already asleep. So we're going to go back into Olympus. And then this should actually go for the Sludge Bomb, which means it shouldn't Confuse Ray twice after he knows that I'm probably just not even going to wake up. So going back into Yami, this should Sludge Bomb now, which means take a lot less damage. He usually goes for Sludge Bomb over Shadow Ball because he gets a stab bonus. He goes for another Confuse Ray. Okay. Guess I was incorrect on my AI prediction, I guess. We can just keep doing this, honestly, until it actually does the move that it's supposed to do. We don't want to hit ourselves. That would be kind of bad because we get Shadow Ball to the face and we die. So we do need to be kind of careful. But yeah, against Olympus, he should always Sludge Bomb over Shadow Ball. Just keep doing this until I actually have a good outcome. Still no good outcome. Kind of sad. Eventually, though. It's a very safe strategy. We could go into different ones, but I don't want to. So, keep doing this. Eventually, it will Sludge Bomb. Okay. Back to Yami. It also didn't miss Hypnosis, which is kind of unfortunate. It's only 70 accuracy. Okay. I guess I was wrong. I really expected this to Sludge Bomb for some reason. I think it makes sense. I guess not for the AI. He really likes to set up both Hypnosis and Confuse Ray. Okay. I learned something else about the Elite 4 AI of FireRed Omega today. Just gonna keep doing it. Back into Yami we go. Finally goes for the Sludge Bomb. That's pretty good. So obviously we don't take a lot of damage. It's we're poison ghost, which is 4 times resistant, right? And we're faster than this. So Thunderbolt to the face. So Yami has 110 speed, while Crobat has 130, but we do have 252 speed EVs. That means we're actually faster. Great, great, great. Maybe even IVs. I'm not really sure. There goes the Crobat. This should go for the Hypno. Absolutely perfect. So this Hypno can be a little bit troublesome. We're going to go into Totoro. This is our only Pokemon to deal with this Hypno. So this Hypno is actually kind of scary. It has Psychic, Hypnosis, Calm Mind, and Nightmare. So it likes to set up a few Calm Minds and then just Psychic you and Nightmare you after Hypnosising. It's really annoying. We're going to go for Shadow Ball as our answer. It also has Leftovers as a held item. Obviously, Calm Mind boosts your special defense, but not your defense. So Shadow Ball, being physical in Gen 3 and all, it does a lot of damage. I'm expecting 2 to 3 Shadow Balls max to actually kill this Hypno. So, yeah, 2 should be enough. We've even got the special defense drop, doesn't really matter. Might actually be helpful because of the Calm Mind if we actually need to switch out. But Totoro has very high special defense, so usually we shouldn't need to swap. Even if it goes for Hypnosis, we do have the Sleep Talk. Even Bile Slam should do quite a decent amount of damage. That was plus 4, right? Calm Mind. Plus 2, but 2 stages each. So plus 4 on special attack. Look at that. That didn't even do that much damage, to be honest. So boom, got Totoro on the field. And he just smacked that Hypno. Absolutely great. That actually went perfect because he didn't even try to Hypnosis me, which makes this fight a little bit harder. But that's why we have the Leftovers to continuously give me HP while I'm trying to stall out the Hypno. I didn't need to, which is pretty great. This goes into the Mischievous. It's actually pretty scary. I don't have a good switch, too. I'm gonna have to say, actually. So this Misdreavus has Mean Look, Perish Song, Taunt, and Destiny Bond. It's just here to be annoying and try to take a Pokemon. I can't actually attack because if this Destiny Bonds me, I'm screwed. This also has no held item. So I was going to try to Shadow Ball and one-shot it. The problem is that if it goes for Destiny Bond, I just lose Totoro to Destiny Bond because they're slower. I'm not sure if this kills. I'm going to have to risk it. Go Creature. Actually, beating this Misdreavus with Creature is our best case scenario. It goes for the Mean Look instead, so Shadow Ball would have been pretty good there. It does usually not like to go for the Destiny Bond as well. It does like a lot to go for the Mean Look into Perish Song combo and then Taunt. We don't kill, but we get the Special Defense drop. We should kill after it heals. So it goes for the Perish Song, and obviously we are Mean Looked, which means, you know, we're in a little bit of trouble right now if you can't take this Misdreavus off the field, so Mean Look stops being active. So this should heal, which means we're gonna Psychic, and this should kill the Misdreavus. What, how many Pokemon have we beaten? Oh, we're still missing 2 after this. This should be a kill because of the Special Defense drop. So as you can see, even with the Twisted Spoon, I'm not doing enough damage to this Misdreavus. Okay. With that, this should go into the Sableye. Yep. We're gonna have to switch here. This should be Shadow Ball. So this Sableye has a Citrus Berry, which is plus 30 HP when you are low. It also has Seismic Toss, Shadow Ball, Toxic, and Recover. This should be a Shadow Ball. We're gonna go into Happy, I guess, to tank this Shadow Ball, being neutral and all, or being immune. Yep. I should probably go for like something like Toxic or something. Let's go for Thunderbolt. Happy has actually pretty good special attack. It also has 212 special attacking EVs. So obviously Seismic Toss is 65 damage, we're okay with that. We have the leftovers, we have 406 HP, which is a lot. Blissey is definitely a very powerful, bulky Pokemon. It doesn't do quite enough, which is unfortunate, but it should be okay. This should be Seismic Toss, it doesn't matter. I need... has Recover. I have no real way of killing this with Alakazam, do I? That would be the ideal position to be in. Okay, we're gonna Thunderbolt again. Obviously this has Recover. This is basically a very staller Pokemon unless it can Shadow Ball to kill someone. So I'm actually gonna go Light Screen here. Actually, I don't need to. I can do that on the last Pokemon, which is the Gengar. Okay, I can just go for another Thunderbolt here and kill this unless this, you know, heals again. Goes for the Citrus Berry, right? That's 30. This should still kill. The Citrus Berry actually helped me because it took the Sableye HP from a healing range for the AI, which actually helps me there. And boom, Happy, level 64, great. The last Pokemon is going to be a Gengar. This Gengar, it has a Starf Berry, so when you are low HP, it randomly boosts one of your stats by 2 stages, I think. It has Destiny Bond, Will-O-Wisp, Ice Punch, and Thunderbolt. We're gonna be light screening here. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp, kind of expected, totally fine. So we want to switch into Creature here to one-shot this with Psychic. We don't want to kill this with a slower Pokemon because Destiny Bond is a possibility. So we're just gonna light screen to actually reduce the damage it does with Thunderbolt and Ice Punch. Obviously you can Destiny Bond or Will-O-Wisp, but doesn't matter. And now we're gonna go into Creature. We still should survive a crit Thunderbolt, but I still want to take as least damage as possible, just in case. Let's see. This should be... Please no Paralyze. If I actually get Paralyzed, it's really bad. Synchronize. This means we're faster now, usually. That is unfortunate, because if I actually Psychic here and I'm Paralyzed, and it can kill me from a crit at this range. We could go Olympus. We still have Light Screen on. We can go Olympus. I think Olympus is our best shot. Or Kaiser, I guess. Let's go Kaiser. Because Olympus is asleep. This shouldn't damage. You still have the Light Screen. Light Screen is 5 turns, I think. Okay, no paralyze is really good. So this is slower than us because of the paralyzing, so it's gonna surf. Even if it destiny bombs me, it doesn't matter because we are faster, so it doesn't work. This should be one-shot kill. If it isn't, doesn't matter. Goes for the Thunderbolt. No paralyze, please. If it is paralyzed, I need to switch into Olympus. Good. So yeah, one more surf should do it, and boom. That's Agatha. No losses yet, but we're gonna go into the harder part of Elite Four. The Lance and Gary. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Okay. So, Moo Moo Milk. And the full heal. Okay, so what else? Oh, we're gonna teach Ice Beam to Snorlax instead of Shadow Ball at this point. We don't need Shadow Ball anymore. And we're gonna be starting with Yami. Or should we start with Kaiser? No, it's Yami, right? What happens if I start with Kaiser? It ideally could be better, but it could also be worse. Yami's a safer option. So we're gonna start with Yami. And you should have a Cherry Berry this time. Cherry Berry prevents paralysis. Then we need you leftovers, you probably leftovers. You Twisted Spoon. And I guess leftovers. Okay. Let's go. Last Elite Four member. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Let's find Lance. Okay, Lance is actually a little bit harder. We need to kill their Pokemon fast, basically. I've heard about you, Dan. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know what dragons are? You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Dan. Okay. Lance can be scary, but we need a good early game, basically, more than anything. So, Lance starts with the Salamence. Salamence intimidates, Gengar doesn't matter, Intimidate is for attack, Yami's a special attacker, doesn't matter. So, Salamence. Salamence is very fast and still a lot of physical, very offensive basically. Low defenses compared to attack, but still pretty decent. A very powerful Pokemon indeed, but it is 4 times weak to Ice. That's why we have Yami, because Alakazam cannot learn Ice Punch, so I did need Yami for this. Also because of the immunity, the Ghost immunity is pretty good, pretty helpful. But, yeah, the Salamence has leftovers as a held item. It has Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance is the scary one. +2 on attack and speed makes this pretty darn scary to deal with. That's why we need to kill the Pokemon fast and efficiently before it actually likes to set up and kill me. That's pretty much the plan. So it also has the Salamence with Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, and Hydro Pump. It usually likes to go for Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Aerial Ace. It rarely goes for Hydro Pump. But we're gonna go for an Ice Punch here. Being 4 times super effective with Yami's special attack should be one-shot kill. The reason why we needed a fast Pokemon was to be faster than the Salamence to begin with. Salamence is pretty decently fast. I think it's 100? I don't remember. But that goes to Salamence. This should go into the Gyarados. Hell yeah, it goes into the Gyarados. So it's kind of odd that it goes into the Gyarados, but it usually just goes into the next Pokemon if it doesn't have a super effective move against any of my Pokemon. So it goes into the Gyarados. The problem with this Gyarados for lands is that it only has Earthquake as an attacking move, and Gengar has Levitate, which is immune to ground-type moves. This means the thing cannot hit me, so the ideal thing to do would be to Thunderbolt this, right? No, we can't. We need to beat this Gyarados with Blissey. You're gonna understand why in a little bit, but obviously it's very scary. Blissey doesn't have that very high defense. It's a very bulky special defender, but defense very low. So things can get very scary very fast, so we need to carefully do things here. Now the Gyarados does like to set up a Thunder Wave, so this Gyarados has leftovers as held item. It has Thunder Wave, Earthquake, Dragon Dance, and Taunt. So he wants to Thunder Wave me, and then he wants to like Dragon Dance and Earthquake and, you know, typical sweep, but you can't. So we're gonna use this opportunity to slowly take care of this Gyarados. First of all, we're gonna Confuse Ray. It doesn't matter if he goes through this first Confuse Ray, because it usually just goes for the Thunder Wave. It doesn't matter because we have a Cherry Berry. We still want to be faster than... Yeah, the paralysis is very non-ideal, because we become slower than the Dragon-type Pokemon, which means I can't really Ice Punch to one-shot kill anymore, because Yami, even though it's very fast and very good offensively, defensively he's very weak. So there we go. That's a Confuse Ray. We get the Cherry Berry off. We really need the Hypnosis to hit, though. This is only 70 accuracy. We do hit. That's pretty good. I wanted the Confuse Ray into the Hypnosis, so we actually, ideally, it stays asleep through the whole time. I actually switch into Blissey and attack. But if it does wake up, I still have that extra layer of protection, which is going to be the Confuse Ray. So we're going to go back into Happy, and that's why Happy has Thunderbolt in its kit. So, as I said, this has 252 defense EVs to help it a little bit out, but it can be a little bit troublesome. And with the 212 special attack EVs, plus the actually pretty decent special attack Blissey has, this should be a one-shot kill. It does wake up. Please hurt yourself. An Earthquake crit might kill us. That's so perfect. Okay, that works out. There goes the Gyarados. That's very good. Now this should go into one of his 2 Dragonites, and it should be the one that's level 69. And I'll explain why when it comes out. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right, game. Hell yeah, beautiful. So, this Lance fight, he has 2 Dragonites. He has level 69 and level 66 one. I like to count this one as the special attacker because he usually has more special attacking moves than physical, but he does like to Focus Punch usually. But nevertheless, the level 66 Dragonite likes to spam Double Edge, so I count that one as the physical attacker, this one as the special attacker, even though this likes to use physical attacks as well. But let's go over this Dragonite. Why does killing the Gyarados with Blissey bait out the Dragonite? Very simple. This Dragonite has a fighting type move, which I already talked about, the Focus Punch. So Focus Punch being a fighting type move, which is super effective, the AI immediately goes into this Dragonite as a pivot after we put Blissey on the field. This is actually exactly what we want. Focus Punch, if you remember, is a move that you need to basically charge for a turn, and if you actually don't take damage from your opponent, you do a lot of damage. The thing is, Ice Beam is 4 times super effective and has 100% accuracy. Now, I'm pretty sure that one Ice Beam doesn't kill here, even though Happy has pretty decent special attack and Ice Beam, you know, it's a pretty strong Ice-type move. I have no stab bonus, I have no real damage. I still think this comes 5, I think Ice Beam does about a little bit over half, but I think that's maybe even being a little bit optimistic, but this should honestly just spam the Focus Punch, because the other moves are full special, which means it doesn't really hurt Happy anyway. By the way, this Dragonite, this level 69 one, it has a Starf Berry, so when you are low HP, it boosts a specific stat by 2 stages, which is actually scary. I maybe just Thunderbolt into Ice Beam. That's the safer option, actually. I just thought about that. We don't want to activate the Starf Berry, because if it gets a boost on something, I don't know, it could be scary. It could be scary. I don't know, if it gets a boost on special defense, it might take away a lot of PP, and I don't have for the rest of the fight. So yeah, I think the correct place to go, double Thunderbolt here into Ice Beam. And that should kill the Dragonite. But yeah, this should, so this has Thunderbolt, Focus Punch, Ice Beam, and Substitute. So if it goes for Ice, I don't think Thunderbolt goes over the Substitute, so I actually need to Ice Beam. Ideally, it should be fine, because this should actually just spam Focus Punch, and it doesn't matter because he will never hit me, because I have the Ice Beam, which is 100% accuracy. So yeah, as expected, this goes for the Focus Punch. So you're just going to be Ice Beaming it. This should do about half, I guess. No... What? Wow, happy. You actually do a lot of damage. What is going to be the Starberry boost? That's 2 stages. Please, something decent. Special defense is really bad. Defense. Okay, that's totally fine. I was so scared with special defense because +2 and special defense could be a big drop in damage. Not damage. I still think it wouldn't be a difference between a double hit KO with Ice Beam, but still kind of glad it didn't go for it. And that turn I should have Thunderbolted because there was no way he would substitute. That's actually my bad. I should Thunderbolt now, actually. This should be a kill on the Dragonite, and this should call the Aerodactyl. So this whole fight is planned very specifically. So we bait out the Gyarados first, then we bait out the Dragonite, and now we want to bait out the Aerodactyl. Right? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, actually. So, he goes for the Aerodactyl. This is probably the Pokemon that does the most damage in his team. That's why he defaults into Aerodactyl. It's just the Pokemon with the highest physical damaging moves. So he sees the most damage with Aerodactyl, so he goes into Aerodactyl. And that's precisely what we wanted. So this Aerodactyl it's Choice Band, Choice Band. So if you remember Choice Band, it increases your damage, your physical attack damage by 50%, I think, right? And but you can only use one move. And this Aerodactyl has Double Edge, Rock Slide, Aerial Ace, and Earthquake. The thing about this Aerodactyl in specific, in FireRed, in this Lance team and this FireRed Omega challenge and game, this Aerodactyl in specific really likes to use either Double Edge or Rock Slide. Now, in my opinion, this is what I think. I'm not sure if I'm correct. If I'm incorrect, this could be a little bit troublesome, but I do think I'm correct. This usually should go for the Double Edge. He has an ability called Rock Head, which means he doesn't even take recoil damage, and Double Edge does 120 base damage, while Rock Slide only does a little bit less, and Rock Slide does 90 accuracy, so he usually should go for the Double Edge because he sees more damage with Double Edge than with Rock Slide. This means this should be Double Edge, which means we get a free switch into Yami, which means I am immune, which means I can freely take down the Aerodactyl without actually being hit. Double Edge, beautiful. Absolutely great. So now we can just slowly kill this thing. He's just going to be, now he's locked on the move Double Edge, and he can't really hit me because he can only spam Double Edge, which is a normal type move. So we actually, oh, it's a critical hit. I do not think that a Gengar can one-shot the Aerodactyl. The Aerodactyl has 70 or 80 base special defense with a Thunderbolt if it's not crit. Because it was crit, we do one-shot kill, but I'm pretty sure that a non-crit does not kill. So this brings out the Charizard. This was the only problem with this tactic. I kind of need to switch here. We're going to go into Kaiser on the switch. This is the Charizard. So this Charizard can actually be quite scary. It goes for the Blast Burn. That should be tankable. Great. So yeah, that's why you have the Kingdra. We got burned. A little bit annoying. Burned is the same amount of poison damage, which is 1/8. When leftovers only he's 1/16. But we should still be fine. So, this Charizard has a Salac Berry. So basically when you are low HP, it boosts your speed by 2 stages, being kinda scary. It also has Blast Burn, Earthquake, Substitute, and Belly Drum. So, kinda scary, more of a physical attacker more than anything, but it should go for like Earthquake and stuff, or even Belly Drum. If it goes for Belly Drum, great. This is actually faster than me to begin with. Let's see how much damage this does. Not that much. A crit still shouldn't kill us, so I think this should be an easy kill against this Charizard. Hell yeah, 1 hit! Wow, that's actually kind of impressive. That's a Charizard, great. And now I don't know if I want to switch, or am I confident that Kaiser kills... Or are we faster? That's the actual question. But it goes into the Dragonite. This could also Dragon Dance. It's so scary. It actually is so scary. It's really scary right now. So this Dragonite, right, it's a level 66 one, so the one I count as more of a physical attacker because he just spams Double Edge most of the time. It has a Citrus Berry, so when you're low HP plus 30 HP. It has Double Edge, Dragon Dance, Rain Dance, and Hydro Pump. It usually just likes to spam the Dragon Dance and the Double Edge. If he sees a kill with Double Edge, he will go for Double Edge. I'm pretty sure he sees a kill. But it could also go for Dragon Dance, and that's really scary. I'm going to go with my gut here, and I do think it's going to go for Double Edge. I'm going to go into Yami. If this Dragon Dances, I'm pretty screwed, I think. Because he probably becomes faster than Yami, and he just kills him. Yep, he goes for the Dragon Dance instead. Ice Beam would have killed there, but I had no way for surely knowing. Actually, this can't really Double Edge me. It can only Hydro Pump me, so this is actually fine. Oh. I'm still faster? That's kind of crazy. Yami, you are so fast. Dragonite is base 80 speed, I think. Yami's 110. Okay, I guess it makes sense, but plus 2 Dragon Dance speed, I did think it could be an issue. It's still fine because even if he boosts his attack, his normal type move is Double Edge. And the only other attacking move is Hydro Pump. That we were still fine. The plus 2 attack didn't matter. Only the 2 speed. But we still probably would have been fine. I don't think a Hydro Pump kills. So wow, that was actually pretty clean. Oh, okay. Okay. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Dan. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. His name is Gary. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. So we have no losses, but we have the Gary fight. Oh god, the Gary fight. 2 very scary Pokemon in his team, for sure. So let's heal up Kaiser specifically. We'll heal Kaiser. Okay, we're gonna be starting with Twisted Spoon Creature. I'm still gonna do it. Should I? I guess. I should. I'm gonna give Focus Band. So, Focus Band. An item to be held by a Pokemon. The holding Pokemon may endure an attack 10%, leaving just 1 HP. So, you know, this is the item that Hitmontop had. I'm actually gonna give this to Yami, just in case. So, Focus Band you can get from Machokes. It's a 5% chance. So, there's a 20% chance you find Machokes in the last floor of Victory Road. So, I just went there, coveted or thieved a lot of Machokes until I got one. It was actually pretty fast to get the Focus Band. Then, Olympus, you have the Charcoal for you. We want you with Leftovers, and then Kaiser, I'm not really sure. I guess Leftovers is fine. I think so. I think so. I hope this works. There's one thing I can go very, very wrong. This could go so... Oh, I almost forgot. Well, we're gonna be teaching Flamethrower to Totoro instead of Ice Beam. And then Flamethrower instead of Ice Beam as well. I want to keep the Thunderbolt, right? Yes. And, yeah. All of the TMs we use are reusable, so we still have all of the TMs for the Elite Four rematch. I know we can make it. I just don't know if we can make it deathless. Is there anything else? No, there isn't. It's just time to go. Twisted Spoon, Focus Band, Leftovers, Charcoal, Leftovers. Let's do it. Oh crap, it's time. Now or never. Oh god. Has some epic music too. Hey Dan, I was looking forward to seeing you. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokédex, I looked all over for Pokémon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokémon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Dan? Do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Are you though? Oh my god, this music is so OP. So good. Okay. Gary fight. So, something might go very wrong very soon, but hopefully it doesn't. We'll see how it goes. So, the start of the fight is kind of easy. The Heracross. This Heracross has a Choice Band, so you know, plus 50% on physical moves, but it can only use one move. And it has Mega Horn, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Aerial Ace. We are just gonna Psychic plus the Twisted Spoon should be a one-shot kill. And that should bring out one of the 2 very, very hard Pokemon in Gary's team if you pick Magby as your starter, which is going to be the Sceptile. I'm pretty darn sure. There we go, the Sceptile. So if you remember Sceptile, this thing was a nightmare against Gary because he had the Frenzy Plant. He still has the Frenzy Plant, which is very scary. So, this Sceptile, it has Leftovers as a held item. It has the Substitute, Frenzy Plant, Leech Seed, and Crunch. So very scary. Leech Seed into Substitute, very scary. Obviously, you know, the Frenzy Plant is very scary, in FireRed Mega specifically. And then he has the Crunch, which is pretty doable. So we're going to be switching into Happy on this Frenzy Plant, and hopefully it misses. That would be ideal. Great. So now we're going to set up a Light Screen. He goes for the Substitute. Okay. That should be fine. He's probably going to go for the Leech Seed next turn, which means we're just going to switch into Snorlax. That's why I needed 2 special attackers. And both of them have a Flamethrower for that. So we're going to Flamethrower, and this is going to Leech Seed, which is absolutely fine, because we're going to switch next turn because of it. But we do need to beat this with Happy, in my opinion. And she needs to be very low HP, and I'll explain why later. But for now, we're just gonna take care of this Sceptile. It used 1 Frenzy Plant, so until it's actually out of Frenzy Plants, this fight is still pretty scary. Frenzy Plant is still very good. We do have the Light Screen setup, which is pretty darn nice. But the Leech Seed is very annoying, especially if you're using a very bulky Pokemon like Happy, right? 413 base HP, that's a lot of HP. That means that Leech Seed does a lot of damage. So we're gonna go and switch into Totoro to remove the Leech Seed, and should probably set up another Substitute or something. Goes for the Frenzy Plant, another miss, that's Frenzy Plant number 2, and we still have that, the Light Screen. So we're gonna go for another Flamethrower, goes for the Leech Seed again. We evaded? I didn't know that could happen. Isn't Leech Seed 100% accuracy? We dodged the move? Totoro, how do you even move? That's actually pretty decent damage too, holy crap. But we do need to be low. For now low, this could be, I mean, I'm not sure. There's 2 things I could do. That's Frenzy Plant number 3. Oh my god, we kill. Oh god. Oh god, this changes everything. Okay, this should go into oh my god, this changed everything. This is gonna go into Metagross. He goes for the Electabuzz. Okay. Okay. That's still great, actually. Okay. Well, the other really scary Pokemon is the Metagross, and we need that one could be a very good decision or a very bad one, and I'm gonna have to make it soon. I don't know which one to pick, but for now we have the Electabuzz. We actually wanted Totoro to beat the Electabuzz, so we're gonna stay. So this Electabuzz, it has oh my god, I can't believe Totoro with Body Slam just smashed Sceptile. That was a lot of damage. So this Electabuzz has a Citrus Berry. So Citrus Berry, or I mean a Starf Berry, so when you're low HP, it boosts by 2 stages one of your stats randomly. It has Counter, Volt Tackle, Light Screen, and Ice Punch, so it usually just likes to go for the Volt Tackle, or even the Counter maybe. So that's why we wanted another special attacking move as well, not only for the Sceptile, but because of this Electabuzz. We're faster? What is happening? How are we faster than Electabuzz? Oh, he went for Counter. Okay, that makes sense. So as you can see, he goes for Counter. So we need to actually Flamethrower instead of Body Slam. If he goes for Counter after we Body Slam, we're kind of screwed and we take a lot of damage. That's why we have the safe option of going for the Flamethrower. We also can heal back up all the Volt Tackle damage, and it also has recoil damage on the Electabuzz. So that's why I have to spam Flamethrower. Unfortunately, you know, it's not a lot of damage. So I guess we go back into Blissey here. That does more damage, actually, but still very safely take care of it. Okay. I think this is actually the correct decision. Should go for another Volt Tackle. That's really fine. So you want to be low when we kill this Electabuzz. It's very important that we are actually low HP. That's a crit? No. Okay, so yeah, we need to be low. Which, honestly, all depends on the Electabuzz, not really us. I kind of just need to attack here. I guess I could set up a Light Screen. We do need to be low. As low as possible would be ideal. Okay. So we set up the... I think we're low enough. Okay. This is low for Happy. Having 200 HP is low for Happy. But I think we're low enough. Now we just kind of want this to hit me, and we want to kill it. This should be a kill. This should bring out the Metagross. It should bring out the Metagross. And we still have the Light Screen as well. So... It's the time we figure out if we kind of just die or we're good. It's basically that. Should go into the Metagross. Yes. So this is decision time. I have to make a decision which will ultimately win me the Elite Four easily, or screw me over. So let's talk about the Metagross. I have 2 decisions here basically. So this Metagross has Leftovers as a held item. Obviously, Metagross is a very insane Pokemon, very high defense, very high attack stats as well. It has Psychic, Meteor Mash, Explosion, and Thunder Punch. It usually doesn't like to go for Thunder Punch. It usually just likes to go for either the Meteor Mash, the Psychic, or the Explosion. Now, if it doesn't see a kill, it likes to Explosion almost instantly. But if he does see a kill, he usually goes for either Psychic or Meteor Mash. Now, in my opinion, Meteor Mash should be enough to kill Happy from this HP. In my opinion. So, this should go for Meteor Mash. Which means we can switch into Olympus, and with the Charcoal boosted Flamethrower, we should one-shot the Metagross. And we're faster because Metagross only has like 70 base speed or something. But, if it doesn't see kill, it will go for Explosion, and the correct decision at that point is going to be Yami, so you can deny the Explosion. Another option is we go into Yami no matter what, and Yami dies, or he survives with a Focus Band, but that's really unfortunate if he goes for the Meteor Mash. So, I'm gonna go with my gut. I think 213 HP is low for a Pokemon like Blissey. It just has very low defense. Even with 252 defense EVs, I still think this Metagross with a Meteor Mash stab should kill, which means Olympus should be the correct option. We resist the steel damage, we should survive, and then a flamethrower stab plus Charcoal should be one shot on this Metagross. Please, Meteor Mash. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! It did see a kill on the Blissey. We survived this because it's not very effective. And now we're faster. We have the Flamethrower boosted with Charcoal. We're gonna Flamethrower this in the face, and that's gonna be boom. Goodbye Metagross. Goodbye Sceptile. And it should be a very simple fight from this point forward. The big problem of this Elite Four, of this scary champion in specific, in my opinion, is the Sceptile and the Metagross. Everything else is manageable. So yeah, that Metagross really likes to go for Explosion if it doesn't see a kill on a Pokemon. But if it does like to attack. So this obviously goes into the Wall Rain. Oh god, I'm so hyped right now. I just need to play safe. I can't lose a Pokemon right now. So we can either go for Happy or Totoro. Ideally, I actually go into Happy, but it's kind of scary. She's a little bit lower, but she does have the Thunderbolt. I don't think this can kill me too. Do I want to risk it? I think so. I think we're fine. I'm going to Happy. Okay. So, Wall Rain. Oh god. This Wall Rain has leftovers as a hull item. No freeze, please. It has... Okay. Light Screen wore off. That's fine. We're gonna heal this turn. But because of crits. Yeah, this Wall Rain has Ice Beam, Toxic, Rest, and Sleep Talk. So usually it probably goes for Toxic here. But we're gonna play it chill. Goes for another Ice Beam. Great. So it's not even Toxicking, which is interesting. It usually goes for Toxic if it doesn't see a kill. So Soft Boiled, heal up that HP. You know, be careful about crits. It goes over the Light Screen as well, even though it's not active right now. That's really good HP. Soft Boiled. Not totally balanced, right? So now, we're gonna go ahead and Light Screen. Still not Toxicking. Until it actually Toxics me, I do not think I need to, I don't have a reason to switch. That makes sense. I have the Thunderbolt for the Wall Rain as well, on Happy. So you can safely take down this Wall Rain. Obviously, I don't have the +6, you know, Calm Mind boosted Alakazam that I can freely switch into and just Thunder Punch this to the face. So also, the Wall Rain's level 70, so we need to take our time with these bulkier Pokemon. And we do have the resources to do it, so that's a crit. Pretty decent damage. I'm gonna heal with Soft Boil next turn. I don't think we died to a crit yet. Again, if it does go double crit, but it shouldn't. Okay, we're so close. We're so close to the end. I would be very proud of myself if I can actually beat the Elite Four without losing a single Pokemon, even if it's just the starting. We're gonna Soft Boil now. Another Ice Beam to the face. Very good. Soft Boil. Now we shouldn't ever die to a crit. We're fine. We can keep just, you know, shipping, I guess? You know, taking little HP. It is shipping, isn't it? But it's just doing damage to this thing. Another Thunderbolt should be okay from this HP. Triple Thunderbolt should actually be a kill from this point. We're pretty healthy. There's no reason to not go for it. Let's throw the Toxic finally, so now we kind of need to switch here. Should we kill the Wall Rain first? Ideally, we do kill the Wall Rain first. We'll see how it goes. I think we're fine, though. It's not badly poisoned, too. It's only poison, right? That's a crit. Oh, it's not? Holy crap, how do you do so much damage? I never expected to. I didn't expect it on the Dragonite. I don't expect it on the Wall Rain. This should... it's probably still in healing range, which is unfortunate because obviously Leftovers is 116, but Poison is 1-8. Which is unfortunate because we take more damage than we actually heal. It does go for the full restore. But slowly, but surely, I think we're fine to win this. Okay. Oh my god, the damage is so good. Don't we kill with another Thunderbolt, actually? I think we almost do. Unless that was a very high roll. And this is going to be a low roll. But I think this actually can kill. I think it didn't kill the other time because we actually set up a light screen. So that was one extra turn of Leftovers. And we also lost Soft Boil. That was 2 turns of Leftovers. So obviously this can't freeze me because I'm poisoned. Another crit? Oh no. It kind of looked like that for a second. The Thunderbolt should kill the Wall Rain, only leaving one more Pokemon. Oh my god, it's so close. Did I talk about Wall Rain? I did. Okay. So are you gonna heal again? It's getting pretty bad because I'm running out of Thunderbolts, which is not ideal. This doesn't kill, I'm gonna Soft Boil next turn. Wow, it takes so much damage. Yeah, he does heal. I probably need to switch now. Crit does... I think it does less than 200 damage. So ideally we could actually Soft Boil. So, oh my god, that was the other Thunderbolt we did was a high roll. These two were low rolls. Unfortunate. Still very annoying ending. We went from a very hypey Metagross kill to like very disappointing and slow Wall Rain. Yeah, it's doing too much damage. Crit, does it kill? I can spam Soft Boil for a little bit. I don't think crit kills. Good. The crit does not kill from that HP. Okay, we're just gonna Soft Boil back to full HP here, and then we probably just swap. It should be 3 Soft Boils for us to be full HP, and then we'll just swap into Snorlax. The thing with Snorlax is that it doesn't matter if he gets Toxic because he has Rest. Obviously, Happy doesn't have Rest. He doesn't. Happy does learn Refresh. We need to swap here, or we can just go for another Soft Boil, right? So Happy can learn Refresh, which basically cures paralysis and burn. That's a crit. Okay, it's fine. This healing process isn't really working with the crit. We're taking too much damage from Toxic. It is dealing more damage over time, isn't it? He also keeps getting the Leftovers bonus. But yeah, I think we just need to go into Snorlax and just Body Slam it. This isn't really working too much. It's hurt by poison, not badly poison. But look at that damage, it's crazy. I'm gonna swap. Let's go into Totoro. This should be a fine switch. Unfortunately, we couldn't set up another light screen. But this Wall Rain is so annoying. It can also freeze us, which is annoying. How much damage? It's pretty great. So we'll see how much a Body Slam does, and then we'll probably keep resting. Still play around crits, and just very safely end this scary fight and actually beat the Elite Four. So Body Slam this time. No freeze, please. Should be running out of offensive moves soon, actually. It's been surfing and it's been ice beaming for a long time. It's only offensive move too. It should be running out of ice beams actually. But from there, we should be having a pretty free win. I think. So do we actually want to PP stall this? It's out of ice beams. I do think we want to PP stall this. I see no reason for it to rest unless it would actually still have ice beam. You know, not having ice beam, I mean. So I think I'm going to use this opportunity. I'm going to confirm. I need to confirm. That's totally fine. So instead of actually doing damage to it this turn, I'm going to be an idiot, I guess. And we're going to... I guess we can Flamethrower. Let's Flamethrower. Do a little bit of damage. But yeah, we just want to confirm that this does not have Ice Beam. Great, run for another rest. It doesn't mean anything. Rest isn't 1 in 3. I'm going for any other move, so... I mean, Sleep Talk is 1 in 3. So yeah, we're just kind of doing the leftovers damage right now with Flamethrower. Obviously, Totoro doesn't have a very high special attack. That's why I had Totoro and so Snorlax and Blissey. One is mostly a special fence wall, but it's a physical damager, and Blissey is special attacking. Special fence wall. So it's still sleeping. Still can't really confirm the Ice Beam. Keeps going for the Sleep Talk. Goes for the Toxic. Okay. Doesn't mean anything as well. We're gonna go for Rest to remove the Toxic. Badly poisoned. Oh, it is badly poisoned. It didn't say that... yeah, you kind of noticed that it was badly poisoned. I just didn't really look like badly poisoned. Obviously, Toxic is badly poisoned. I'm just thinking of other stuff, I guess. The slow finale. Yeah, hurt by poison. It should wake up soon. I do want to confirm if he doesn't have Ice Beam. He should go for Ice Beam if he has it. He does not. Good. So we're gonna go back into Blissey and heal her up to make sure we're absolutely perfectly set up for this fight. Actually, we should just we should. I mean, no. I could go. I can do a few things. Ideally, we kill this with Kaiser. The problem is Toxic, so we're going to go into Yami. Thunderbolt might kill this even. I'm not really sure. It rested. Okay, let's do a Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt does not want to hit KO this, right? I mean, maybe. We'll find out, I guess. It's not like I can still destroy the Houndoom. Okay, pretty perfect damage. So it's fast sleeping. Now we're gonna switch to... Oh, this can still Toxic me through Sleep Talk, which is annoying. That is annoying. What else can I do? I could just PP stall this until it's out of Toxics. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm gonna go into Kaiser. We want the Kaiser to be here for the Houndoom, so he can just surf and kill. No Toxic. It's out of Sleep Talks. That means it only has the Toxic. Surf should be neutral, right? This does not have Water Absorb. It has Thick Mat. So Surf should kill? Oh, it's actually not perfective. Okay, that's my bad. Woke up, it's gonna Toxic. It rested. Oh god. How annoying is that? Unfortunately, I don't have Kaiser with any other good move. We'll go back into Yami then. It denies the Toxic, it's our best switch. So now, it goes for the Sleep Talk. Please Toxic so he wastes PP at least. Nope. It's also fine. Thunderbolt crit kills, which is unfortunate, I guess. We still have Totoro with full HP though. Sleep Talk. PP stalling this is annoying. There was no PP left for the move. You can actually use Ice Beam while it's actually kind of cool. While Sleep Talking, even though he has no PP. So Kaiser is not doing enough damage unless it doesn't rest anymore. That means it's actually gonna Toxic, which should be fine, honestly. Oh my god, how much is rest? Isn't it 10 PP? He used rest a few times with Sleep Talk too. Okay, then we need to think of a different plan unless I fully PP stall this, which would be kind of annoying. But I want yeah, just do this. It's the safest option. It wins me the Elite Four without losing a single Pokemon too. So I'll just do it. So Sleep Talk. I'm gonna speed this up then. We're gonna Thunderbolt, no crit. Probably should have checked how much damage Ice Punch does. Goes for the rest again. Let's check. Shouldn't kill, right? Yep, very good. Okay. I can't... Oh my god, I'm gonna end up critting this thing. And that means this whole time I could have just moved on. No crit. Great. Come on. Should be out of PP soon. Really? My god, we're gonna crit, aren't we? How do you still have rest? It's 10 PP. I'm pretty sure this doesn't even have PD max things. It's a crit. It's not. Okay, good. Good. Please tell me. You still have the guy. I'm baffled. We could call mine 6 times in Thunder Punch, but I'm not sure if I want to risk that. I need this to run out of Toxics. It's the best plan. I'll just Ice Punch permanently. Still resting, the goddamn idiot. When are you out of rest? What is this? Toxic. I'm finally using Toxic. Oh my god, but I Hypnosis. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to though. Confuse Ray. We can switch in between Totoro and Yami because both can get poisoned. And those actually struggles. Okay, should be soon. There we go. So now, bang into Yami. No crit. One last final no crit. Yami, you've been so great not critting so far. Do not crit. Or this whole thing was a waste of time. Okay, great. So now, Kaiser. And we surf. Okay. One more surf. Oh my god, if full restored, I'm actually dying with this fight. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of surfs. Creature. Crit doesn't kill us. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I just want Kaiser to be on the field to kill this thing, but it's not helping me. We're going to Totoro then. And Body Slam. It's paralyzed. Okay. Kaiser. Surf. Please. Please do not. I actually hate this guy. I need one surf. Can you stop full restoring, man? This lead 4 became such an idiotic thing. Do you have more healing? No, thank you. Kaiser. Surf. Kill the Walrein. No way. I can't move. Kill it. Please, Kaiser, kill the Walrein. It just doesn't want to die. Oh my god, it finally died to struggle. It killed itself. That's how disappointing this whole fight has been. Oh god. This goes into the final Pokemon. A level 70 Houndoom. Houndoom very powerful with speed and special attack. Very low defense. I guess very low defense, but a pretty decent special defense. It has a Lumberry, which prevents any type of any type of paralysis, poison, burn, any status condition. It has Fire Blast, Crunch, Will-Wisp, and Protect. Pursuit, not Protect. Pursuit. I can't even read my own writing. Or last surf. This Crunch. No flinch, please. Okay, that's a crit. No flinch. We almost lost Kingdra. But that should be the end of the Elite Four. It only took us like 20 minutes to kill the Walrein. Yay! We did it. I'm actually so happy. We beat FireRed Omega Elite Four without losing a single Pokemon. And I think that's beautiful. Hell yeah. No, that can't be. You beat me at my best after all that work to become the Elite Champ. My reign is over already. Oh my god, that Walrein. It's gonna give me nightmares, I swear to god. But we did it. I can't believe it. FireRed Omega. No lost Pokemon. I gotta do this, no deaths, on the Elite Four rematch. That's gonna be the hard part of the game. It's gonna be the real challenge of this Nuzlocke. But, now losing these Pokemon here are very important. They're very good Pokemon. And there might be options for the Elite Four rematch. Obviously, I haven't even started to prepare for that. We have a lot of things to do. We have 4 Island, 5 Island, 6 Island, 7 Island. We have the Driano added things. We have the Prism Tower or something. Not really sure. Still a lot of encounters. Some decent Pokemon to get here and there. Wow. This is actually, oh my god, beating the FireRed Omega Elite Four without losing a single Pokemon. That is beautiful. That is pretty darn good. Congratulations, Dan. Thank you. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Dan, you have worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Oh my god, this team, so good. Oh my god. I was so scared about a few things. About the Aerodactyl. I was really scared about the Metagross, the Sceptile. And even the Toxic Walrein was pretty scary. I was scared of the Machamp. I was scared of the Kingdra with Gekret and die. I was scared of the Charizard. And I was scared of that Dragonite. The one that Dragon Dance for no reason. Boom. We are League Champions, no losses. Thank you, team. Thank you. Olympus. Kaiser. Creature. Yami. Totoro. And Happy. Right, Olympus? Kaiser. Yami. Creature. Totoro. And Happy. Yeah. So we did it. That's the FireRed Omega Elite Four. Now, it's time to prepare for the actual hard part of the game, the Elite Four rematch. We'll see how it goes. As I said, we still have a lot to do, but I was very excited to prepare for the Elite Four. It took me a while. I went through like 6 different teams, but we finally picked one and it worked. It worked marvelously, if I can say so myself. I'm pretty proud that we did it without losing a single Pokemon. That is pretty darn good, in my opinion. I know that FireRed Omega isn't really the hardest game, the hardest ROM hack, but as I am learning, and as I play more Nuzlocks, more hardcore Nuzlocks, having these achievements is very nice. I don't think I'm ready for something like Emerald Kaizo, or even something like Radical Red, but for now, this win is pretty darn good, and I can't wait to beat the Elite Four rematch and beat this Nuzlocke once and for all. And yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait for the next episode. Not sure what we'll do still. I'm not sure if I want to do everything like from, Island 4 to 7. And just leave like the Drano added things for another episode, but we'll find out. For now though, I think I'm starting to blabber as always. I'm pretty happy, pretty proud that we did it. No deaths, that is amazing. So yeah, nothing else to say at this point, just more of the same. So I'm going to be ending the episode here. I usually like to leave the credits on until the end of the episode, because why not? I just like to show all the people that worked on this game, even if it's not the Drano game specifically. It's still very, the basic of the game is from Vanilla FireRed, and these are all the people that worked on it. And they should be credited, I guess. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it. And I will see you next time.